Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Lasagn SMP. I don't know why I just started there. Little SMP. And today, we got a few things going on. First of all, people are going crazy over my shop in the chat because of the low prices. My prices are a lot lower than most places. So I've got a few things I want to talk about. First of all, I have been trying to expand this farm. I'm working on that. We're going to ignore that for now. This is a wall, as you can tell, and it's in the middle of nowhere. That is for good reason. Well, not really. It's for demonstration purposes, I should say. Basically, I'm going to take that wall and I'm going to build it in the spots where I put dirt. Like right there, I put a little wall. And I'm doing this so that, like, my main ice spike area is kind of like a castle-y type area. Like, this is going to be the private land. This is going to be, like, the highland. I'm kind of thinking like this is the upper class kind of area, and I'm thinking let's just fly around a little bit. Over here is going to be like the lower class area. Like there's going to be small farming huts and everything, and my farms are going to be over here, and there's going to be like fishing huts down by the river and stuff. We'll figure it out as the things go, but I think as of right now that's pretty much the game plan. So I think that's pretty much what I want to go with. I gotta make some paths around here too. We'll get to that a little bit later, but freaking why are my wings not deploying? I hate when that happens. It's always really scary when I'm mining quartz in the nether and that starts happening, because nether's not exactly the place you want your wings to stop working. So we got another little wall there. I want to make that another wall, and I want to make like this entire area just the basically like the upper class kind of area. Also, if you're watching this void, thank you for the fish. I put it to good use, and it is now in my stomach. There's another wall here I'm gonna build, and that'll pretty much be like the entrance to, or the beginning to, this area. I'm not sure what I want to do with the ice spikes. Part of me actually wants to make some of these like much larger, like 2 or 3 times their size, because like I was kind of flying around and they kind of feel small. I don't know if I'm alone on that. But they, like, I know it's kind of weird to say there. I mean, they're like freaking 20 blocks tall, but I don't know. I feel like they could be a lot larger, and it would be like a lot cooler if they were just gigantic. The other thing is I can't really build anything because I built ice spikes literally everywhere. So we'll see what I do with that. We are going to head back to the shop and see what kind of sales have been going on there. But before I do that, I want to show you guys the sales that I have made so far. From the last episode. Also, I want to tell you the name of the shop. I did come up with a name. I don't know if anybody has suggested some other names, so this might change, but I do quite like the name, so I don't think it will. Not that. These diamonds right here are all the sales I made, plus I bought this diamond pick, no, this one, the Fortune Mending Unbreaking Efficiency pick for 10 diamonds out of the profits that I got from my shop. So this plus 10, 71 diamonds, all in all from my shop so far. So that has been absolutely insane. Now, I do want to sell some iron. If I have 4 stacks, then I will take it and go to spawn. Yes, I definitely have 4. No, I have just under. Oof. All right, well, we'll wait for another time to sell the iron. I want to sell 4 stacks at a time. Not in one price. I mean, I just want to bring 4 stacks so that there's at least like some in stock. But I'm kind of scared. I feel like a lot of my quartz just sold out, which is gonna suck because I actually, if you look at my level, you can tell I went quartz mining a little bit just for a little while with that new fortune pick, and got some levels, a lot of levels in fact. And the weird part about that is that my armor and my mending pickaxe was taking some of that XP, so I got to level 90. I used one of the levels to rename something. I got to level 90 off of quartz mining, and I mean, if I'm sold out, we got a problem. I mean, I have really low prices compared to everyone else, and by really low, I mean I sell like 2 to 3 times more for the same amount of diamonds. And I don't want to change that because honestly, I want to be someone who supplies the server with quartz at a low price. Because I want people to be able to do massive builds and stuff, and I want them, you know, I want to see these epic builds on the server. And by the way, that is definitely something that we are going to be doing in this series. We are going to be flying around looking at some epic builds, because while the shop is the mall is my favorite build, at least this server build wise. I haven't really been around the server too much looking at miscellaneous builds, but I gotta tell you, I have looked at a couple of the massive builds, and they're crazy. You know, like, there are things I could never hope to match no matter how much time I throw onto this server, and it is insane. Like, there's actually, like, I would say like different factions of people on the server, and you know, they kind of group together and do giant projects. It's absolutely insane, like 1,000-block long fortresses and stuff. So it's pretty crazy. There might only be one like that, but I'm thinking about one example in specific. But I'll show you guys that eventually in another episode, not today. But let's see if okay, yeah, yep, okay, well, there's a bit more profit. So oops, wait, lag. Okay, so 32 diamonds. Let me throw them into here. I don't want to get them mixed up. That's my only problem right here. So let's just split them up. So we got 9 already. This is a clearance bin. I'm thinking of renaming it to sale because someone asked me what it meant. I mean it as a sale. It's just when I was doing it, I wasn't thinking. So okay, good. We have most of our quartz ore left. That is good, because that is the majority of our stock. But half of this sold out. All of what was in here sold out. And pretty much everything in here sold out. And there was a decent amount in here. There was, I think, all of this area right here was quartz. All of this square. So, yeah. We got 20 diamonds from it, though. This is pretty good. And they were making fun of me because I don't have an ender chest in my shop. And last episode, you guys know that I said I was going to buy one if I had the diamonds, and I don't. But now I do. So we're definitely buying one. I don't know who actually sells them, but I'll find one, and I'll drop it in my shop. But I don't really have anything else I want to do. But as you can see, just before we move on, the name of my shop is Quartz Incorporated, and I like the way that sounds. It's kind of like a half rhyme, not a full rhyme, but it's like a half, and it kind of rolls off the tongue pretty well. I wouldn't say it rolls off the tongue, not if you have to pronounce a Q, but it's a nice name. I think I like the name, and if you guys can think of anything better, I'll definitely change it. But I got Q Inc, and I was tempted to put Q Inc with a K and sell ink as well, because ink is just something that's like not existent on this server, because I think I talked about this, but unfortunately the paper server, which is a optimized Minecraft server, causes squids not to spawn, which means you can't get ink, at least not in 1.13. So yeah, I wanted to sell ink, but I mean there's literally no way to collect it. Like, unless I just put in straight up time, there's no way. 1 diamond for 8 chests, there's none. Oh, is there any quartz? No, there's not any quartz. The one thing they were talking about in chat was they were thinking of reselling my quartz, like buying it and reselling it for like half the price, because quartz prices are so outrageous that they could probably do that. Someone could, and people are rich enough to do that. They could probably buy me out and then sell for half the price. And I would hope that no one does that, because, you know, I'm really trying to help out the server. I'm gonna try not to lower my prices unless I constantly run out of stock, even though that's kind of bad business etiquette, because then I'm not maximizing my profits. But I do think that that's the best way to go about things. I'll just grind out a lot of quartz all the time. But yeah, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just kind of rambling on, so I apologize for that. I will see you guys when I get back to the next project that we're going to do, and I am definitely putting an ender chest in my shop, but I'm not going to show you that. Just know that by the time we get to the next clip, it's going to be in there, so don't worry about that. Alright, so we're back, and I know I wouldn't show that we, you know, had bought the ender chests and placed them in here, but we made more sales, as you can tell. I'm out of quartz in that chest now, so I definitely have to go not shopping, I have to go mining again, with the fortune pick too, because I think people would prefer to have blocks, which is fine by me. I'll definitely try to stock up more blocks. It's just that I didn't have a fortune pick before, so yeah, wound up not really mining much in terms of, you know, actual crystals. So yeah, but it was 1 diamond each for these chests, but I was like, whatever, you know, I'm making a good enough profit on this shop. You know, it's not that big of a deal. But we're going to head back to the base, and we're going to enchant some stuff, so I'll see you guys then. Alright, we're back in the base. Gonna place down an ender chest in a place right here. That seems like a good enough place, and I'll keep 1 in stock just in case, but we're gonna enchant some stuff, and I'm level 89, which means that I can do 29 total enchants, and I think I'm just gonna, like, literally go through all of them. That might be wrong by the way, 29 enchants. I just threw out kind of a number. It sounded right, so good enough. I think I'm pretty much just gonna go through them really quick. Anything notable I will show, but I mean, this is gonna be a lot of books no matter what. All right, let me just say right now that I was a little bit off. A little bit. It's only 21. 21 enchanted books, right? 9, 18, 21. And I didn't get anything too noteworthy in my opinion. We got Riptide, that's pretty cool. I guess I should have been a little bit more careful. I just thought there was going to be more. I mean, nonetheless, I'm going to go quartz mining with a fortune pick anyway, so I'm going to be... Yeah, I'm going to be high level again, so I just wanted to do this before I did all of that, but we are going to do another project before I begin on that. Yeah, we're going to try to mimic this. What I think I'm going to do is just build the original plain boring wall and add the ice later for effect, and I think I want to add leaves. I think I would rather add spruce leaves, though, but yeah, I'll add, like, the extra stuff afterwards, so hopefully it'll look really nice. All right, we got one wall down. Now, as you can tell, there's a little bit of crater here. I think I'm going to level out the ground to that level. I think that was the best level that I chose. And obviously, I freehanded this a little bit more than what's over there. It is going to look a little bit different because I have to contour it so that it makes sense and it looks logical, but I think this is a really nice design overall. I want to view it from the other side and overhead. I've got all this stuff in my inventory, filling up quick. All right, so let's just check it out from this side. It looks pretty good. It looks low though. I think I might actually have to take out a lot of this stuff because I mean, it's almost level with the ground up here. What's the point of having a wall that's basically level with the ground? I think I'll level out the ground a little bit more here. Maybe I'll put an entrance in that 6 wide area, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. All right, everybody, we're back, and I'm only saying that because it's been a couple hours for me, but we're back, and I built the walls around the base. I also have some wheat, as you can tell, so I'm finally getting around to breeding my cows, so I can start farming up some beef again, because I'm actually running low, which is terrifying. I had like 6 stacks before episode 1, but I mean, I guess I've played on the server quite a bit since then. All right, so I want to show you guys the walls. So if I could fly, let me get to a high vantage point first. So first of all, we can look at here. I had to do a lot of terraforming. As you can tell, there used to be a giant crater there. I even dug the crater deeper because I was actually removing all the gravel. I like to collect all the gravel I possibly can because this is a gravel biome, or it's gravelly mountains, right? Which is literally the only place where you can get mass quantities of gravel very easily. So and you know, gravel's used in concrete, so it's pretty necessary to grab pretty much all of it that I can from this place, which I'm still working on removing. As you can tell, I gotta remove all this, I gotta fix all that, and I still have some terraforming to do out here. I think I want to replace that stone with grass or dirt. The wall is not done, like, at all. I need to do the foliage around it, which I think is going to be ice, and some leaf blocks, which are going to be, like, poking through the wall as well. And I need to close them up, like, put a top on it, and finish it, like, connect it to the mountain. And I'm not sure how I want to connect it to the mountain at the moment. I might extend the mountain out, or I might build the wall into the mountain. At the moment, I think I want to extend the mountain out because it'll make the curve look a little bit better, or nicer, because that's how I figured it out originally, but I am leaving it up for debate right now. Over here we have a 1 thick wall, just something really basic. I think I'm going to put some sort of piston door there for entry, nothing too fancy, and I think I want to leave that as a small entrance. Over here we have another entrance, and there's obviously these 2 areas. I'm going to put some sort of archway here. I have not decided on what yet, and probably a piston door in that cave system. And right here we have this. This is closed off. This is almost finished. I just need to add foliage and stuff. But I figure out when I add foliage, I'm actually going to do it as one giant project where I basically spruce up the entire base. And hopefully when 1.14 rolls around, I can also change around some stuff because there's definitely some stuff I want to do with the new blocks around the base. So hopefully I can put that all into one episode. And I guess we could actually take this wall down because I know the general design now. You know, I've got it in my head very much, or very well. Also, my inventory is absolutely full of crap, which is unfortunate. Also, while I was terraforming, I wound up breaking one of my Silk Touch picks, and I'm really sad. At least I have two, or had two. Don't have two anymore, sadly. But I think that is just about going to do it for this episode, guys. I am trying to keep these episodes around 15 minutes. I think any longer is just a bit too long, to be honest, unless I'm actually doing some really big projects that require it. For right now, I can't really do speed builds. I don't know if I can have a alt on the server, or I know that I can. But the thing is, I don't know exactly if I want to use one. I really want to ask if I can have spectator mode, but I wouldn't be surprised if they said that I can't. Because, you know, you could technically use spectator mode to go around and find caves and probably find diamonds in lava pits, I guess. But I just want my alt to have spectator mode so I could sit in the sky and, you know, get a good time-lapse view of myself doing some of the work, because I don't really want to record myself doing that grindy stuff without time-lapsing it and from a third-person point of view. But yeah, that is just about going to do it for this episode, and I just want to take the time right now to thank everyone who's been sticking around on this channel or who has come back. It's just been absolutely insane. You guys know who you are, and I just want to thank you all so much. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.